Well, in a rare sign of bipartisan support, House lawmakers have given their okay for the state's nearly $14 billion budget.
Now, one of the reasons it is getting such a strong response from both Republicans and Democrats is how the money's being spent, including on teacher pay and for law enforcement. WCNC Charlotte's Austin Walker looks at who benefits the most.
This is just the first step the state budget had to clear. Inside this really lengthy document, the three big takeaways are education, infrastructure, and law enforcement, meaning if approved, a lot of South Carolinians will walk away with a lot more money.
First up, let's talk about education. In the proposed budget, public schools would receive at least $260 million more than it did last year.
I think that there's a lot to celebrate.
It also raises starting teacher pay by $2,500, bringing it up to $42,500 a year.
Certainly would always wish to see more, especially in the midst of an educator shortage.
Patrick Kelly with Palmetto State Teachers Association pointing towards the nationwide teacher shortage. The National Educators Association ranking South Carolina as number 42 in the country for average starting teacher salary. Kelly saying this is a good start when it comes to teacher retention.
This is a step in the right direction. I applaud the General Assembly, the House of Representatives for this commitment. Salary alone isn't going to solve all of our problems, but we're fooling ourselves if we think we can solve all our problems without addressing salary.
Moving ahead to infrastructure, $450 million is allocated for road and bridge improvements.
We've seen some really significant investments in infrastructure.
Justin Powell, Chief of Staff for SCDOT, saying this prioritization couldn't come at a better time. The U.S. Census showing the Palmetto State as one of the top 10 fastest growing states from 2021 to 2022.
South Carolina is on fire right now economically.
More people, meaning a bigger demand for those people to get around.
That's why we are focusing on our interstate system and making sure that we have the capacity needed to get containers to the Port of Charleston so that we can get goods and employees to those factories that are opening up in South Carolina.
The last point, law enforcement. The budget indicated $30 million more would be spent on law enforcement pay. This on the heels as the U.S. faces mass retirement from the profession following the COVID-19 pandemic and the George Floyd protests.
Now again, this is just the first step. It'll head to the Senate, and if it passes there, it'll eventually head to Governor McMaster's desk where he can choose to veto or approve it. For WCNC Charlotte, I'm Austin Walker.